guys, welcome back to Ivy Rose Knows. So, Gypsy Rose and this identity crisis, let's talk about it. I'm sorry my nose is itchy. Moo was just here up on my desk. You guys know how the second I have the camera rolling, that cat likes to be up here. And so now I got cat hair everywhere. But Gypsy Rose and her identity crisis, let's talk about it. Did getting pregnant originally cause an identity crisis for Gypsy? I think so. Now, if you remember when she was pregnant, she was putting out those pictures, right? Do you guys remember the maternity picture she did when she was in that pink dress and she had the hairpiece in and she looked absolutely nothing like herself? This picture right here. Look at this picture. This picture looks absolutely nothing like what Gypsy Rose actually looks like. Gypsy Rose keeps altering her photos to make herself look completely different than what she actually looks like. Now, getting pregnant could definitely throw somebody into an identity crisis. Okay, it's a big change. She's having a baby. There was the divorce and all of that. So these changes could definitely cause an identity crisis. Now, there's a lot of emotional that comes with that, a lot of psychological issues that come with that. And then there's problems with your physical appearance. Now, I'm wondering if the fact that her body changing during her pregnancy didn't set her off into some kind of crisis. Because again, here is her in that pink outfit during her pregnancy, her maternity photos. Yo, who is this? This looks nothing like Gypsy Rose. Right? Now, fast forward a little bit, you have her at 6 weeks postpartum. She went and she did that dance for everybody, like, look at me. We know she's an attention whore, right? So we know she wants everyone looking at her, but she needed to have that pre-pregnancy body back. That meant something to her. So, of course, she had to go on there and she was like, look at me, look at me. Now, do I believe that her body, that wasn't enhanced a little bit? I think it might have been. Because again, she has this false perception of what she thinks she looks like. She definitely has a distorted self-perception. And it's a little bit concerning to me. Now, who is this? Who the hell is this? Where did this chick come from? Here I am checking out her Instagram and who the hell is this? This is not Gypsy Rose, y'all. She manipulated her image so much that it looks absolutely nothing like her. Does she not realize that this picture doesn't even resemble what she looks like in real life? Why is she distorting her images so much? Does she really believe she looks like these pictures? Who is she seeing when she looks in the mirror? That's not who's looking back at her. These pictures are not who is looking back at Gypsy in the mirror. So is this what she's seeing? Is this what she believes she looks like? Or is this what she believes she should look like? Because this to me means that she's having some kind of identity crisis. And if she's having a crisis with her physical appearance, then I'm concerned because usually an identity crisis is a lot of psychological and a lot of emotional issues happening there. They don't have that self-worth that she portrays that she has. They don't think that they're as beautiful as as she may be portraying on social media. But that also means she questions herself as far as her worth, her value. She questions how she sees herself as a whole, as a mother, as a spouse or a partner to Ken, as a daughter to Rod and a stepdaughter to Christy and a sister to Mia. And so all of this could really cause some problems for Gypsy. It's definitely something that can cause her to spiral out of control. And that to me is really concerning. Now, do I know for a fact she's going through some kind of identity crisis? No. Is what she is showing on social media portraying that she might have some kind of identity crisis happening? Abso-freaking-lutely. Now, an identity crisis, not just a physical appearance thing, but that is what we see. We can see that the pictures that she's putting out are not really what she actually looks like. So now we can't see what's behind the scenes, but my concern is that what's behind the scenes is a scary, scary thing. Psychologically, is she able to deal with being responsible for a baby? Is the newfound responsibility of motherhood causing psychological issues with her? Is, like I said, I've said this before, everything that transpired in the last few months for her was a lot. You have a divorce, you have a new baby coming, you have a new relationship. She is in a new relationship with Rod and Christy and Mia and Dylan and all of them because it's only been a year. You haven't been around them or living with them your whole life. And so that whole relationship is new. You have her book, and then you have her show, and then you have the backlash from social media because we're not letting her get away with all the lies. Is all of that finally coming to head and giving her an identity crisis? Like, who am I? I put out these lies all the time, but that's not the true story. And so who am I really? Who is this person really? Like, I'm a liar, and so I'm showing people that I'm this person and that this is my story, but I'm actually this person whose story is completely different. And so, you have to wonder what is going on psychologically with her. This image refers to this person with this story. Meanwhile, the real person looks like this, with this story. And so you gotta wonder if her being able to keep up with all of the lies and all of the stories and all of the fake in her life isn't causing some psychological issues within herself. When you look at it, you see, okay, she's just, a little hoo-hoo. She's just a little crazy. She's putting out these pictures. She thinks she's beautiful. But I'm wondering if there's not some kind of identity crisis happening. Did all of the stress of all of these lies and being called out and all of these relationships and all of this family drama she had going on and new babies and divorces and, I love Ken. Does he really love me? Did the stress of all of that finally cause her to break down mentally? Is she showing signs of some kind of mental concern, psychological concern? Is that why maybe her family had her get off social media? Because she was showing to be unstable during the pregnancy? Did this pregnancy break her? Is she unable now to keep up the two personas she's been running for so long? I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. Otherwise, she's just delusional. Because there's no way she's putting out these pictures that they're not even close. They don't even slightly resemble her. You completely changed your whole face. You made yourself into what you want to look like, but not what you actually look like. You're distorting what you actually look like. That is not healthy. That is not healthy for anyone. You're putting out these pictures like society doesn't know what you look like, but I believe that she thinks she looks like that. And that's frightening. Because if you're so far gone and so out of touch with reality, how are you taking care of a child? If you can't be realistic in even what you look like. Your false sense of reality scares me. Because how do you take on the responsibility of taking care of a baby if you don't know what's real or fake? You can't think that these pictures are real. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is I was just thinking of this because, I mean, I saw it and I was just like, I mean, she can't be trying to pass these pictures off as real. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know we see you. So you can't be trying to slide them in there like anybody thinks they're real. What is the purpose of her putting these pictures out there when it's just obvious that they're fake? Unless she actually believes them. She's showing what she thinks she wants to look like, what she wishes she looked like. I don't know. All of this just seems to be really odd to me. For a public figure to post a picture that doesn't even resemble them is just, I don't know, it's just wild. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see these people who are on television and on the news all the time. And I mean, your whole book just came out with your picture on it. And first of all, number one, none of the pictures are the same, even close. And then these pictures you're putting out there are just, they're not it. I don't know, guys. What is it? What is it? Why is she making herself look so different from the actual image of herself? Part of me thinks that this pregnancy may have broke her mentally. I feel like she's struggling with something. Now, all of this is alleged. I am telling you what I think she may be going through just by looking at what she's posting. This is what I believe may be happening to her. This is not fact. I have nothing to back this up. No, I have no proof to back this up. I just want to say that. But this is just what I believe from watching this whole hot mess unfold in this last year. I really hope that somebody is monitoring her and that baby. I really hope that she's getting some kind of therapy because she would need it. Even if she's not going through an identity crisis, she definitely needs therapy because, again, her life has just been a hot mess. And that is more than anybody can handle. I mean, it's just a lot of stressors happening all at once. And with a new baby, I really do hope she's getting the therapy for it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that she's going through some kind of identity crisis? Having gone through, being someone with no responsibility to now she's a mother. And who is she? I'm an author 1 minute. This is my story here. This is who I actually am. I fake who I am to you all out in the public. And this is who I really am. And so, I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think she's going through something? So do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. I am really curious to see if you guys agree with me. Could this be a thing? If you guys watch my video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I know it's so easy to forget to hit that thumbs up, but please do. I appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell. And I will talk to you guys later.